Next is chukim is nor kavana klaus and noch rotsnatsmis, then he turns it over. Okay, we'll start from ACU Dalet. I think we're holding ACU Dalet. Yeah, we're holding Madrid end.
Yeah.
Safe for Chelik Beis, Mlokit.
We have to add the base.
Shleimar, sagt der Rebbe, this the Rebbe brought the Rambam, that ye lady shesh motze rishon, wo mamtzi kol nimtzo, wo chol nimtzo mishmayim vortz masha b'neim, wo nimtzo el mamitzi motze. So the Rebbe said this is 3 levels. Motze rishon, the way he learns in this Maimer. Motze rishon is the way the Eibishter is the first existence, higher than the creation. Mamtzi kol nimtzo, he lowers himself down to be the creator. And then he says the 3rd level is that everything that's created in the world, how does it exist? Who makes it exist? The truth of the Eibishter's existence, which is the essence of Hashem, which is independent of anything else. That's what creates everything. That's what makes everything. Susim atzmusei. That gives the power to give the, like you know in the Chassidus, that who could create? Only Atzmus himself could create. There's 3 explanations of the way I understand it, is the why is it that only Atzmus could create. Pashas, like you learn always, because the hergish of mitzusim atzmus, the independence feeling, could come only from atzmus. Who could give this? Only the one that's his independent. The one that's independent could give independence. It's not here. It's in this. Right here.
Base, on the summit base. I think that's my chair.
I have no chair for me. What do you take my chair from me?
I'll give you a chair. Come sit inside.
So the second concept I think is, besides the union of creating, comes b'keich ha'atzmus, in order to give the feeling of mitzusim atzmusei. Then there's another thing there, in order to make something new, a novelty, a new thing, which is not masim to his mitzias. Who could do that? Anything other than atzmus has a way of existence, has a way of being. In order to make something new, is only atzmus could make, because he has no gedorim. Therefore, he could make anything. He could even make something new. That's another biur, I think. A 3rd biur is the way the Eibishter made the nivra is. The nivra, the gashmi, is that he's just here. He exists. He just is here. He's not here to explain something, to express something. Ruchnius is here to do something. There's a teichen, there's a hergish, there's a seichel, there's a iyentit. Mashinkin gashmius, pure gashmius, is just here. It is. And that comes from the Eibishter, which just is. It's not he's here with something, he has to justify his existence, so to speak. He's here with something, domitapis. Anyways, Akaponis, this he said that there's 3 concepts in the creation of the world, in Hashem Havaya. So he said that the chibur of these 2 inyanim, Hashem Havaya, the Havaya lo Shem Haven, Havaya hoye v'yiyeh, l'mayla mi-tam v'da, l'mayla mi-abriya, to connect the 2, it comes from Amitzi Motze. Taf Kamatz, V'kech Hatz, V'kech Mechaber, Memali and Seviv. So he says, Yishleimad, Zel Gam, Masha Havaya, Shetevus, he says, Zamuda Chochmas. This is also what we find, that Havaya is a Shetevus, he says, Zamuda Chochmas. He says, V'chochmas, Hem Shnei Yonim Hofchim. The foundations and wisdom and wise ideas are 2 opposites. Why? You say this in Anochus Hapshutis Shalamayla Me'abinyan Me'asbora. Shem Yesei Asog. Yesei this means the foundations means the simple, the opleg, the seichel, the way we take things for granted. This is the foundations of what we build on it. Any understanding. That's the Yeseit. The Chochmas Heim Asvoris Asichli is Nitfos Baskola. Chochmas, on the other hand, is the Svaras Sichli, is the intellectual ideas, which you could explain it until you could go back and forth into it. The Babedis Adam, what does it mean in Aveda? You say this Amunah Pshuta Shalom Alam Seichel. You say this is Amunah Pshuta, which is higher than Seichel. For Chochmas or Inyan Hasog. In Aveda, this means the in of Amunah and Seichel Hasog. So you say this is Amunah. And Amuda Chochmes is the in of Seichel, and both of them are in Shem Havaya. Why? The Sheish, you say this who Ba'avaya Shalom Eilam Eilamis. The fact, the source, where does you say this come from? Is from Havaya Shalom Eilam Eilamis. That is beyond any description, beyond any definition, it's beyond time matter, beyond the time measurement. He's beyond the Hoyevi Ke'echod. Therefore, he has the that's the of Yisaidis. That's higher than the worlds. That's Havaya, which is higher than the worlds. Not the way it comes into the world, Bislapshis. Sheisha Chochmas hu b'Havaya Loshem Mahave. As opposed to Chochmas comes from Havaya Loshem Mahave. We said the lowest level in Shem Havaya that he creates, he relates and he creates, he goes out of himself, so to speak, and creates, gives him this smoke to Azulas. Then there's Yisaidis, Amudah Chochmas, all one Shem Havaya. He says, Vakeach, Shemach Achit, HaYisaidis v'Chochmas. Who could unite the two opposites, Yisaidis and Chochmas? Shamun Shalamaylam HaSeichel, Tumshach Gam B'Seichel, which that's the whole idea of Chabad, that Amun Shalamaylam HaSeichel, there's come in Seichel. It's not just, it should be, it's not Chkira, it's not worth trying to figure out things up his Seichel. It's that in Yonim Shalamaylam HaSeichel, that itself should come into Seichel. That's the Chibra of Yisaidis and Chochmas. Who Shem Havaya, Shem Etzem. That's the third idea in Shem Havaya, which is Shem Etzem, like we said, brought from the Guinness Eggs, that Havaya is Loshen Havoy, existence. Not because he's a creator, not because he's Hayev Yekechad. He is. That's the source of, that connects, that unites the opposites. That's Mechaber HaFochim of Amun Shalamaylam HaSeichel, should be able to come into Seichel. Now we'll understand why David was punished with the fact that he said Why? Why was he punished on this? We explained that Chukecha is the highest level of Teira, the highest form of Teira. Teira, the way it's Chukim, it's just because the Eibishter wants, not because it's going to accomplish, not even the Rebbe Tachtenim, it's higher than that. Here is going to be this piece where the Rebbe turns it over a little bit. The Teira, the way it's Mitzad Rotzna Atzmi, higher than reasoning is Yisaidis, that's the in of Yisaidis. He dugmas Havayim Loshnoi V'Yikecha Shalamaylam Eilam. That's bedugma to the in of Havayim Loshnoi V'Yikecha Shalamaylam Eilam. It's Hecher B'Welt. It's not about the world. It's not about the world. Even the Hechst Neif higher than Dir B'Tachtenim even. It's a Hecher B'Welt. So B'Meil Shalachein, therefore, Habir Shem Tzad B'china Zu B'Eifen the Tchiyah. So how is this level being mevared? How does it elevate the world? Is the way it pushes away all the things which are not mass and lorotz and elyon. The labor there bir doesn't elevate the world, like we said before. The difference of Teira and Tefillah. Teira is just saying Elo Treves Elo Kshedes, doesn't elevate the world itself. It doesn't mevared enough Shabbaimis. Mashiach and Tefillah is elevation. You elevate the person, and that's why it's Zmiris Lashon L'Zamir Aritzim. It cuts away all the thorns. We said before, it's true, Achtzavai is that the Achtzavai is also mitzad the worlds. Not that we say that the Eibishter is only existence. So even when we see the world for what it is, the world could see itself for what it is. That too is also connected with Hashem. You don't have to run away from the world in order to connect with the Eibishter. I remember once Rabbi was here, and he was speaking for the Pelish in Ushramant, and he concluded his speech. Stovas Welt is Nishkim Metzias. Stovas Hagam Sametzias, Dos Halein is Elokus. And that's he finished off the whole evening. There's escaping from the world, that means not realizing since the Eibishter creates me, I don't have nothing, there's nothing to me. Or since the Eibishter creates me, my whole being is the Eibishter. It's two ways of connecting to Hashem. And he said the last way is much higher. That even though there is a world, we do see ourselves for who we are. That itself is also miyukut elokus. Therefore, it's not enough to have chukim. You have to have edus and mishpatim of Teira, which what that is chochmas, which is the way the Eibishter relates to the world, which that brings elokus in Welt. And by Deizeh, and through this, the connection, bring down the Eibishter into the world. Mizgala etzem the Teira, shalamayla gam chukim shema etzem. This reveals the essence of Teira, which is even higher than chukim, which is the shema etzem, the etzem of the Eibishter, which is not limited to be beyond the world, higher than the world. They have to go away from the world. We don't have to go away. We come into the world, bring the inyan shalamayla me'elam, amunah into seichel. That's the idea, that the essence of the Eibishter, the essence of Teira, which is even higher than chukim. That's the shema etzem. So here, even though he said that the in of chukim is the in of ratzon atzmi, but here in Sif Yudalid, the Rebbe picks up there's no hecher, because at the end of the day, when you say ratzon atzmi, it's the taiches. And at the end of the day, it's the taicher misyachas ladach, the pshitza etzem, which is pshitas, but it's not atzmus alein. Atzmus alein is not about pshitza, it's not about anything. He could come anywhere. He could be anywhere. He could be even in the Welt Eichet. So that's why dugmas Shem Havayim Loshnoi V'Yikecha Shalamaylam Eilam. It's Hecher B'Welt. The Rech is Shmid Welt. The Rech is Shmid Zulas. He doesn't need Dir B'Tachtenim. But at the end of the day, that's not the ultimate. The ultimate is that you can bring even the highest of levels into the world. Yeah. Now he concludes the Maimer to answer all the questions that he started in the beginning of the Maimer. why do you say Avayli Be'ezrei, that the Eibush is part of the helpers? So he asked the question that l'chura, how can you say the Eibush is part of the helpers? Avayli Be'ezrei, they have helpers, and the Eibush is also a helper. So he says like this: Ezer koyel netzutzis hamizbarim. Ezer is referring to the netzutzis. Sheheim ezer ma'amitim shalom. That's the true helpers of the person. It's not speaking about something other than the Eibishter. This is the Eibishter, the way it comes down the netzutzis. And the netzutzis hamizbarim, they help other person. Like it's known the concept of le'al lechem levadi yichya. The person doesn't live on bread itself; he lives on the utterance of the Eibishter. A person is mevar the netzutzos which are found in the silent and the growing and the lively existences. He gets extra energy in his avedis. And the netzutzos himself help him out to be able to serve the Eibishter. What does it mean? Avayli be'ezrei? What's pshat Avayli be'ezrei, that in the netzutzos hamizbarim, which that's which is the world itself, the keichs of the Eibush which is in the world, should be connected with Avaya. And how does that happen? Who could connect these two things is dafka for Shem Ha'etzem. So that's the type of Avayli be'ezrei. I really want the Shem Ha'etzem should be in this gala. That's what David HaMelech was asking for. So really, this is already like it sounds like a tikkun in a way for the Zmir Seder Chukecha. Dort Hashem der Herd that it has to be Chibur Shem Havaya, Shalom Ayla Mela mit Shem Havaya v'Smal Shem Hava, through Shem Ha'etzem, anyway, whatever. Zo gam bani Erbe Seinoi, the gam El Shem Seini David, Shem Seini Havaya, also the enemies of the David, which they are the enemies of the Eibishter. Ein Tzorach Chesem Legamri. We have to push them totally away. Kim Levan and Tzutz Shabem. When you take out the nitzutz, then the bad comes in his battle. By days boim. So that's when the Erbe Seinoi, that you should be mevad in the tzutzis of the Seini David. So what's this answer? The question. The question was that you should want itam chatoim v'lei chetim, that the chetim should stay alive, not the chatoim should go away. So he says over here that you take out the netzutzis, and through the taking out the netzutzis, the bad becomes bottle. By days that boim l'riyah b'lakus erbe seinoi. What's that erbe seinoi? That through seinoi I come to the riyah. Riyah l'kus b'muchash gam yon eilam. That even at kedekach that erbe seinoi, that even in the seinoi itself, in the yonim of the world, I could see godliness. That even the menagdim, so that's what it says. They take out the netzutzis, the bad which is within them loses itself, and then they become good, I guess. So you start seeing getlikait in welt allein. Even in Yonei Elam, start singing Gelakus B'muchash. Like it says, by the Balagula was like that, by the Friedrich Rebbe, Gama Menagdim, even the Menagdim, Av Shenishru B'mtziyusam, although they stayed with their power, Hurcha, they had to do according to the Kavan al Yenim. You had a revelation of godliness which is higher than nature in nature. This is what happened by the Friedrich Rebbe. That they had nisim, the yonim of avay lashon hayeviyeh in teva in avay lashon hava. By days im shchakech l'chol ha'hilchem berchesov ham shchagil l'kos d'lamayel ma'teva bitev. This gave a keach that anyone who goes in the ways of the Friedrich Rebbe and anyone who goes in the ways of the Rabbeim should also be able to have by them gil l'kos d'lamayel ma'teva in teva. V'zen nice achon ha'krev shtul shmakavon adir leizbar b'tachtenim. And this is a achon ha'krev that should be nishlo b'kavon adir b'tachtenim. Sha'tachtenim yidir leizbar leila atzmus b'golam mitzvah shlema adir mashir tzidkenim b'karv mamish. This is the Nekudas HaMaimer. To connect, bring a lukus in Welt. You don't have to run away from the world, rather in the Welt. So man dort to go for Zengettelkeit.
Is it appropriate to mention